Hello and welcome. I've been meaning to do this reading for the past few days, but divine timing is always perfect. So this is going to be a reading on the blue super full moon that we are having on the 30th or the 31st in Pisces. The energies have been super intense, and I feel like it's probably super emotional. Not probably, it is super emotional. There's a lot that we are processing. We have the prosperity lies ahead card, new moon in Taurus. Okay, so first of all, that's pretty self-explanatory. Regardless of whatever emotions are coming up to the surface to be released with this full moon, that doesn't mean that whatever intentions you set before and whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been manifesting is not coming. Okay, this is a new moon card, and new moons is about expansion. So I'm feeling like after this full moon passes, we are making room right now, making energetic space, physical space, emotional space, and mental space. Excuse me, I'm finding it really difficult to speak because my senses are extremely heightened the last few days, even my vision. It feels like things are energetically spinning and fast around us, but we have come to a point of standing still. And if you haven't, you probably need to find quiet, find stillness, find peace. And it's really difficult to do because there's so much happening energetically that you might feel uncomfortable in your body, or your mind might be racing, or your emotions are coming up to the surface. But the stillness is required for that whatever needs to come up and be cleared to be cleared. Because then we are making room and making space for this prosperity that is coming towards us, that we are manifesting. The Taurus energy is also Venus energy, and this is very grounded energy, but I'm getting divine feminine energy. So we are manifesting prosperity. However, we are needing to be in a receptive energy and not in a masculine energy for this prosperity, for this tangible manifestation of success, happiness, wealth, love, whatever it is that you feel is about to happen for you, or you have set intentions that you want to manifest in your life. And at the bottom of the deck we have surrender to the divine. Full moon. Wow, I love it when the cards speak the energies as they are, so synchronistically. So we are heading towards a full moon, and full moons illuminate what's in the shadows, what needs to be cleared, what needs to be brought to our awareness. My vision is doing funny things. It's a time to surrender. Surrender to stillness, surrender to trust, surrender to faith, surrender to finding peace within ourselves, surrender negativity back to the universe. You are allowed to say no to anything that disturbs your peace, that makes you unhappy, and that can even be your own thoughts and beliefs. If you are feeling stressed, emotional, worried, anxious, you can say no to these emotions, no to those negative thoughts, and surrender it back to the universe. ask your angels, your guides to clear your energy and to take your worries and your fears and to transmute it. Because the universe is telling us that prosperity is coming, prosperity lies ahead. I want to pull tarot, but I also want to read from the book for any additional meanings for this card. So the additional meanings here is you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Whatever just popped into your mind right now, for me it was a house, new home. That is what is manifesting for you. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. The other meanings for this card is getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. And I think that's part of what is happening with this full moon, is for us to see and become clear on the things that need to go, the things that no longer add value to our lives, and to be able to see what does. Thank the bad that's coming up, because sometimes we're not actually clear on the good that we want, because there can be so much. But when you see the contrasts, this thing that I don't want versus this thing that I do want, it becomes clearer. So thank it for serving its purpose, and then you can release it. Take some time out to pamper yourself. That's the Venus energy. So now is a good time to find stillness, find peace, meditate, go for a walk, have a bath, do something that's going to make you feel good, because then you're calling in that good energy. Start a standing order to a state. It's also Mercury retrograde. So communication is, start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. So saving might be something that you want to set an intention for. To attune to the moon, get or give a massage. Healthy body equals healthy mind. When we are releasing really difficult emotions, we can feel physical symptoms, so that might be one good way to pamper yourself. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want, so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So this is a full moon in Pisces time, but sometimes it helps to set our intentions and our minds on the positive and the good, while still being aware of the things that we dislike, don't want, don't need anymore, that we are releasing, that's coming up for us. But staying in that negativity and only focusing on the negative just invites in more of the negative. I want to pull one more oracle card. I have this sense of disorientation today. It's so weird. It's almost like being in water, submerged in water, which is something that you might want to do. Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. Number 44, which is a master number. 4s have been coming up a lot as synchronicities. 4 is stability, 4 is foundation, 4 is also Cancer energy, home, family, nurturing, and then guidance, but where will it lead you? I'm getting that we need to be careful at this time who we speak to about the things that we are working through, who we seek advice from. I feel like there's so much information and we are needing to be very discerning of what we take in. Each day spirit, Kashikero, thank you. Okay, let's clarify these energies. What is it that we need to surrender at this time? Is there anything specific for anyone that might be watching this that we need to surrender or become aware of, that we are releasing or purging? Please give us clear guided messages. What do we need to surrender at this time? Wow, this deck is just not giving me anything. Woo! And that one jumped. Archangel Michael. You might want to call on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the warrior, protector, angel. There we go. Number 9. Call on Archangel Michael to help you cut any cords to any low vibrational energies. Cut the cords to any negative emotional attachments you have to anything or anyone. You might want to do a cord cutting meditation if there's any specific relationship that is something that you are having difficulty with, that you know it's time to release. Archangel is Mercury retrograde. Oh gosh, I can't speak, I can't read. The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy and he can help lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel encouraged to growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of greater courage, force initiation, initiative, and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new weights. Okay, so what I'm getting is, it is definitely a time for stillness and a time for surrendering negativity and anything that feels like it's beyond your control back to the universe. But with the Archangel Michael card and it being a number 9, which is reaching a completion, I'm getting the sense that there may be certain things that you absolutely already know that you need to release. And there's almost a sense of urgency. It's funny how the birdies come into my house every time I'm doing a reading. They literally just walk in and walk around. If you are needing the courage to end something, to release something, to let go of something, to move away from something, call on Archangel Michael to help give you the courage and the strength and the power to be able to see this through. And I'm getting that for your new beginning, your new manifestations, to have a place in your life, to be able to, for you to be able to receive it, that there is something that needs to be cut from your life. And if you already know what that is, whatever is within your control to do, that is what you need to do. You will almost feel a sense of relief and a sense of weight lifted from you once you take action in the direction that you know you should be taking, even when you are feeling fearful. You are not alone. You can almost envision Archangel Michael with you when you have to face, speak, or do whatever this is that you are intending to do. We have the 8 of Forces, but it's in reverse. And this is like the Tower card. This is a very powerful force, the lightning, and this lightning is hitting this tree, and there's rain and a storm. But this is in reverse. Clearly, I'm not able to channel the way I usually do, so there's probably messages in the book that we are needing to get. This is an exceptional time of dynamic force and energy. You may have suffered a loss, but the storm is dispersing. Some clean up might be required, but it's time to set down new roots, to seek new ground and new growth. Apply your energy to whatever compels you now. When this card is reversed, a bolt of lightning reaches up to crack the heavens, so it is nothing less than the divine power that moves through you and rises up from the depths of creation. Own it. It's a force that can help you light up the earth. This is definitely an intense time. I want to say that with this card, that we might feel very alone when we are going through tower moments and difficult things and purging in our life. We are always surrounded by divine help and angels in the physical and in the spiritual. But what you are doing for you to improve your life, so the positive actions that you're taking and even the difficult, challenging things you are going through is not just for you. It helps to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet. It helps to clear the karmic patterns, the toxicity, the negativity, the low density energy. It helps to create a new world. You are an entire world, an entire universe, and as you change things within yourself and within your life, this adds to the dynamic of the earth as a whole. If you needed some confirmation, some reassurance that there is prosperity and success, and that things will change and get better, this is definitely it. The Boss is giving me the energy of this cannot be stopped. Regardless of what it might look like and feel like right now, this prosperity cannot be stopped. Archangel Michael is right there with you. And you might receive guidance, some sort of internal knowing or feeling, synchronicities or signs external of you. But we need to find as much faith and trust in the divine as we do in ourselves, because we are the divine. We are divine. And when we align with our higher knowing, our higher self and the universe, our thoughts and beliefs and emotions, then we create magic in the world. I think I'm going to end the reading there. I hope this was helpful for someone. The energies are making me feel all sorts of weird. But I think for all of us, it would be a good idea to look forward to what comes after this full moon, to thank and be grateful for the changes, the clearing, and even the loss and the difficult emotions that we experience, because it is making room for the new to come in. And my bird is agreeing with me. Thank you for joining me. If you're still here, and I hope you join me again in another video.